Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Hey, welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. There's a kind of noise that doesn't come from sound. It comes from everything, all at once. From headlines that never seem to slow down, from opinions that collide before they're even fully formed, from a constant sense that something important is happening and that you're supposed to keep up with all of it. And if you sit in this long enough, it starts to feel like you're falling behind. Like if you don't stay aware, stay informed, or stay engaged, you might miss something that matters. So you keep watching, you keep scrolling, you keep checking. Not because you want to feel overwhelmed, but because you care. That's the part that doesn't get said enough. Most of the exhaustion people feel right now isn't from indifference. It's from caring too much in too many directions all at once. And there's no clear place to set it down. No moment where the world pauses long enough for you to catch your breath. So the noise keeps building. Not just outside of you, but inside of you. It becomes harder to think clearly, harder to feel steady, harder to tell the difference between what matters most and what simply feels urgent. Everything starts to carry the same weight. And that's where it begins to take something from you. Not your awareness, but your peace. Because when everything feels equally important, nothing feels manageable. It just feels heavy. There's a quiet pressure that comes with that too. A sense that you should be doing more, knowing more, responding more. And when you can't keep up with all of it, it can feel like you're failing in some way. But listen, you're not. You're human. And there are limits to what a human heart and mind can carry at one time. Limits that don't disappear just because the world speeds up. Limits that still matter, even when everything around you suggests that they shouldn't. There's something important to remember here. Not every moment requires your emotional energy. Not every piece of information deserves your full attention. And not every voice needs a response. That doesn't mean that those things don't matter. It means that you matter too. Your clarity matters, your steadiness matters, and your ability to remain grounded in the middle of all of this matters. And guys, that requires space. Space to step back even briefly. Space to breathe without input. Space to reconnect with something quieter than the noise. Because when the noise gets loud enough, it doesn't just inform you. It begins to shape you. It pulls you into its pace, its urgency, its tension. And before you realize it, you're not just observing it, you're inside of it, reacting to it, carrying it. There's a different way to move through all of this. And it's not by shutting everything out, not by pretending that it isn't happening, but by choosing how much of it you let in at one time. By recognizing that staying informed doesn't mean staying immersed, that caring doesn't require constant exposure, and that being present in the world doesn't mean absorbing all of it all of the time. There's strength in stepping back when you need to, not as an escape, but as a way to return to yourself, to your own thoughts, your own breath, your own sense of what matters. Because when you can hear yourself again, well, you're better able to move through everything else more clearly, more intentionally, more in line with who you actually are. The world will still be there. The issues will still be there. But you won't be lost in the noise. You'll be standing just outside of it, grounded enough to choose how to respond. And guys, that changes absolutely everything. So if it feels loud right now, which it's pretty loud, if it feels like too much is coming at you from too many directions, take a moment. Not to disconnect completely, just to step back enough to hear something quieter, something steady, something that hasn't gone anywhere, even in the middle of all of this. Yourself. And sometimes, that's where clarity begins. Talk to you soon, guys. I love you all very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on, okay? Later, Gators. Bye-bye.